Welcome to a new series that I want to try out on this channel, where in each video I will share 5 cards that you should have, or if you don't have them yet, you need to get them right away. Depending on how well this video does, it might even be a weekly upload. This video is more for players and not collectors, as the cards shared here are those that I feel will see play, has potential or might be relevant in the near future or long term. Take this video as a way to future-proof yourself so you don't have to pay exorbitant prices in the future. This is not a market watch video, so I will not be talking about card prices and anything about cardboard investing. Before I start the video, I want to make a disclaimer. I'm not trying to manipulate the market prices of these cards. This video is made purely based on my own opinion and speculations. This video will not contain any leaks, spoilers or information that haven't already been confirmed. Starting off at number 1, I'll be grouping these cards together as one, and they are your searchers. Cards like Bello Betty, Luffy, Nami and Kemi, just to name a few. Reason why you should have these cards is because they are from an existing archetype that still have a lot more cards to be released. These are essentially the staples of an archetype. For example, Film Luffy Searcher. We can assume that all the One Piece movies will fall under the film archetype, and there are still so many movies that haven't been adapted into the TCG, so we can expect Luffy to see long-term use. As for Kemi Searcher, there could be a Shirahoshi or Jinbei leader in the future, so you might need her and so on for other archetypes. So if you are someone who wants to bling out your deck, you might want to get these searchers as soon as possible. Number 2 is Sentomaru. If you've already gotten yourself the Crocodile starter deck, then you are safe. Why I feel Sentomaru could be good to have is because of how popular Kuma is. Kuma has the 7 Warlords and Revolutionary Army trait, whereas Pacifista has the Navy traits. We are bound to get more Pacifista and Kuma cards in the future, so they might be searchable with Sentomaru. That being said, we know that the 7 Warlords will be getting more supports in the upcoming OPO7, so why not collect your Sentomarus now? Sentomaru being a Navy could have some use in a blue Navy deck someday, as it is also searchable off Tashigi. Next is Kuki Hiori, a yellow staple that recently came out in OP06. And one that I can see being used in every yellow decks for a very long time. Being able to choose cards from your hand and putting them into your life is really good. You can set up triggers, and if you are playing a leader like Katakuri, you can then arrange it to the bottom of your life. In a blue-yellow ace deck, after using the leader's ability, playing Hiori is essentially healing 1. I would definitely want to hold on to a couple of these cards for the future. Not being leader locked means you should pick this up, as Hiori can be played in any other decks, even though you don't main yellow. Number 4 is 8 Cost Kid. He was a menace and was the big bet during the OPO1 and OPO2 format. Now it is starting to see play again in decks like Yamato and Green Uta. I've said it before, I'll say it again. 8 Cost Kid is really good in the OP05, OP06 and if your local meta is yellow. Why I see this card being good is because being able to redirect attack or playing a 3 cost character down for free is very good, and of course value. With many strong blockers constantly being released with cards like 2 cost Corazon or even the 3 cost Monet, this card will get even stronger. With Supernovas getting support in EBO1 and OPO7, you need to have at least a playset of Kid. Also, someone needs to experiment 8 cost Kid with this card in a green-black leader deck. Finally, it comes to no surprise, the last card in the video is Rebecca from OP05. This card is an instant black staple card, being a blocker that's able to recur cards with 3 to 7 cost from the trash back to hand, then being able to play a 3 cost black character out for free. That's a really good effect. It is also not leader locked, and because of that I feel this card will see play in almost all black decks until this card is banned or power crap. Similar to Hiori, even though you are not a black main, you need to get at least a playset of Rebecca. This card is very popular mainly because of the Rebecca Hina combo, which sets you up a blocker, a cost reduction and a 5k body on board. So that's all for the top 5 cards you should get this week. Another thing that I want to touch on is recently, especially in the West, we are seeing a lot of cards spiking up in prices due to product shortage. In my opinion, just wait it out. Once Bandai starts cranking those printers in their storeroom, prices will eventually go down and demand will be met once again. I'm pretty sure Bandai loves money too much to not reprint these boxes again. It happened once in Asia in OPO2 where I almost quit the game because I can barely find any cards at a reasonable price. Everything was inflated. If you think a card is too expensive and you're not playing at a huge tournament, just play using proxy cards. And if you are a collector, Japanese cards are much better and have better quality. So to round up the video, these are the 5 cards that I feel you should have, and don't buy cards at inflated prices. Also, there are no Konami spy leaks going on here. The only leak I'm sharing is the printer at Bandai storeroom. If you've enjoyed this video, drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of the video and if you want to see more of this kind of content. Also follow me on Twitter or X for more One Piece TCG content. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.